everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author, and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. Excuse the Miss Tortellini, she just wouldn't get down. So today I'm going to be doing questions from you guys. I have 10 questions and a bonus one that have been sent to me over various social media, and I'm going to answer them here and now. So number 1, do you ever wish you could be more productive? Yes and no. Like, I get a lot done. I know it doesn't seem like that from my weekly vlogs and the fact that I only work for a couple of hours a day, but I do get a lot done. I could get more done if I wasn't sick, but I am sick, so it seems pointless to try and wish for something that I can't achieve, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think I'm enough productive for how I am. Number 2, will you be releasing 1 book or 2 books next year? I did do a video on this, which I will link up in the cards, but I will be doing 1 book next year, just simply because I don't like having odd number books, and I don't want to do another 3 book year, so I'll just do 1 book next year and 2 books the year after. Number 3, has the break from editing, publishing helped? Do you think it's been a good thing? Yes, I do. I think it's really helped me hone my focus. It's given me more chance to work on revisions for both Second Pang and the next book in the publishing cycle. I think it's been a very good thing. I've very much enjoyed this time away from editing and publishing and all of that hassle. I call it a hassle, but I really do enjoy it, so it's just a necessary part of the process. So yeah, it's been a good thing to be away from that, and a good thing to have a bit of downtime. Number 4, do you have any regrets on books you've published? If so, which ones? I have regrets on how I went about publishing them. I have regrets where I wish I'd done more research and looked into things more, and of course the early books I wish I'd looked into their covers a bit more and stuff like that, instead of waiting until later to redo the covers. But I don't have regrets of which books are out there as such. I like the books as they are. I think I could write them better now, but also I couldn't when I released them, so, you know, apples and oranges. But I don't really have regrets in that I think there's a book out there that shouldn't be out there. If that was the case, I'd unpublish it. Number 5, will there be more book trailers for your older books? That's the plan, but whether it happens or not is another matter entirely. I don't do the music for them. I pay somebody else to do the music for them, and it really just does depend on their workload and stuff like that. So obviously I'm not going to pressure them to do something when they're busy enough as it is, so it makes sense to just do it on their own timeline, and there is really no rush to get them out. But that is the plan, that there'll be more book trailers for my older books. Number 6, I can't believe how fast the kittens have grown. I know. Why the pasta name for one and not for the other? So the reason for this question is because people know that I pretty much have pasta cats. I have a Miss Spaghetti, also called Hetty. I have a Miss Tortellini, and I had a Miss Pen who died a couple of years ago. The reason there is a Tortellini and there is a Mink is because Tortellini is my cat, so she got a pasta name, but Mink is Minx D's kitten, so they got to choose a Mink's name. Number 7, do you ever cut a chapter or whatnot and wish you could release it anyway? Usually not, no, because if I cut a chapter, it's because it doesn't work for the story, or because it's a filler chapter, or because it's a plot hole. So I don't really want to release it and have it not make sense. So there's not really anything that I cut that isn't needed. If it's something that's needed, then it stays in or it gets rewritten or whatever. But if it's something that's not needed, if it's something that doesn't make sense to the story, then it wouldn't make sense to release it anyway either. And there's never really been a chapter that I've cut and thought, God, I wish I could still be out there. Because, like I've said, it's either been a plot hole, or it's not been needed, or it hasn't made complete sense, and even rewriting it wouldn't make it make sense. So I don't think so, no. Number 8, question for a video. Do you have a favourite series of yours? I only really technically have 2.5 series. I have 2 complete series and one that's started, like the Cramming Chronicles has started, and then obviously I've written the other books in the series already. And there are series that I've written that haven't yet reached publication. But do I have a favourite? Oh, it's like choosing your favourite child. Not really. I like them all for their own individual reasons, which I know sounds like a cop-out, but it's the truth. I like Dying Thoughts for the story that it is. I like Lights Out for the trilogy that it is, and Cramming Chronicles takes me to a new place, and I really enjoyed writing it, and yeah, I like it for what it is. Number 9, do you ever find your process changes from book to book? Not really. My process has kind of stayed the same from book to book. How I've gone about planning and outlining might have changed a little bit, but as I've gotten into more books, I found that my process has stayed mostly the same. When it comes to editing or revising books, then yes, my process changes from book to book, which is one of the reasons why I really struggle with it, because I don't have a set thing that I can think, okay, I did this last time and this is how I'm going to go about it this time. Like, it really just does depend on the shape of the book when it comes to revisions and stuff like that. My drafting process doesn't change, but my revision and editing process changes all the time, and I kind of wish it wouldn't. And number 10, are you still tracking time? When do you plan to do a breakdown for the year? I am still tracking time. I plan to do a breakdown in February, simply because I record a month in advance, and so January's videos will be recorded in November because I have to record December videos at the time as they are being published as such, because they're time sensitive. So I will do a breakdown in what will be my January, but the video won't go live until February. But that's when I plan to do a breakdown. I am still tracking my time. I'm very much enjoying seeing the breakdown and all of that stuff, so I will share that all with you in February. And the bonus question: I adore the Lights Out trilogy. Any chance you go back to that world? I don't think so, no. I mean, never say never, but I don't see another story there. So I think the story is done, and there's not really much more for me to do in that world as such. I don't think that I'll go back to it. I just don't think there's a story there for me to go back to it. So there we go. Those are my 11 answers to 11 questions from you guys. If you ever have a question for me, all you have to do is shoot it to me over social media. I will generally answer it there and then, but sometimes I hoard them for videos like this. So do you have any questions for me? If you do, let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. And don't forget to pick up Lights Off, the third in the Young Adult Dystopian trilogy. And also don't forget to grab a ticket for Author City in Birmingham in July 2022, where I'll be signing books. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.